To start the conversation. To start the conversation. Repeat. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
Oh, hello again, sir.
Hello again, sir.
I couldn't help noticing
I couldn't.
your yellow shirt.
Okay.
Your yellow shirt, it's beautiful. We haven't met. I'm Marcelino. You see?
Yeah.
Start the conversation. Hello, excuse me, ma'am. Repeat.
Hello, excuse me, man.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing it's your first day.
Okay.
I couldn't help noticing means I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's your first day.
Okay.
You see the other bubble? Letter G. Letter G. I see.
I see, yeah.
I see. Is I noticing.
Noticing.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I couldn't help noticing. Repeat.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing. It's like, I want to start a conversation.
Okay.
It's like this. I want to start a conversation.
That's right.
Okay, repeat. I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
Long time no see, ma'am.
Long time no see, man.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
We haven't met.
We haven't met.
Hello again, sir.
Hello again, sir.
Hello again, ma'am.
Hello again, man.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, man.
We haven't met yet.
We haven't met yet.
Long time no see, sir.
Long time no see, sir.
I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing.
And you make a comment, one comment.
One comment?
One.
Like,
one comment.
okay.
That you notice, you see.
Yeah.
I couldn't help noticing you got a haircut. You got a haircut. Yeah, Marcelino, we went to the barber shop. You see?
Yeah.
Next bubble.
Next bubble. While we're on the subject of
Control the subject. Control the conversation.
Okay.
I understand you. Letter P. Next. I understand you.
Letter P.
I
understand you.
I understand you is like show interest. Next bubble.
By the way.
By the way.
By the way.
Oh, next one. Perfect.
By the way,
Your
address?
Your room 329, aren't you? Repeat, aren't you?
Aren't you?
To start the conversation.
Okay.
Open the conversation.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Repeat.
Excuse me, man.
Your room 329, aren't you?
Your room 33, what?
329.
9.
Aren't you?
Aren't you?
We haven't met.
We haven't met.
Oh, you're Mr. Johnson, aren't you?
Sure.
And right here you put the name. or the room number.
Okay. So, like.
Excuse me,
Excuse me.
you're Marcelino, aren't you?
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, you're in my English class.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
To start
To start.
the conversation. Put this in your notebook. Open the conversation. Hello again. Excuse me. We haven't met. I'm Jonathan. Long time no see, ma'am. I couldn't help but noticing one comment.
Comment.
Oh, you're Marcelino, aren't you?
All right.
Next, Bobo says, right, right,
Yeah.
to continue the conversation. Talking of.
Talking of. And the next.
Oh, another one. Look at letter V. V. Letter V.
Letter V.
You must be.
You must.
Oh, you must be room 229. Oh, you must be new. You must be.
Must be.
Aren't you?
Aren't you?
And right here you put the people, the name.
Okay, the name. You must be.
You must be Marcelino. You're in my English class.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, how are you? Long time no see.
Start conversation.
We haven't met. I'm Jonathan.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I see.
To open the conversation.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna practice tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday, Saturday, and Friday.
And Saturday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Friday.
To open the conversation. Repeat. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
You must be.
You must be.
You must be Mr. Nichols, right?
Yeah.
You must be Mr. Nichols. You must be room 329.
You must be. Yeah.
Next, you're Mr. Nichols, aren't you?
You're Mr. Nico, aren't you?
Mr. Nichols, I couldn't help noticing.
Mr. Nico, I couldn't help noticing.
I couldn't help noticing you enjoy your dinner. I couldn't help noticing you love your coffee.
Okay.
Long time no see, sir. Hello, long time no see.
Yeah.
We haven't met.
We haven't met.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Good to see you.
When you see a people again and come back, you have to hello again.
Yes. Hello again. Good to see you again.
See you again.
Excellent. Put this in your notebook. Put them in your notebook.
Right.
To open the conversation.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Hello again, sir, ma'am.
Hello again, sir, man.
Everyone say that every day.
Yeah.
Because the people are on vacation 1 week.
Yeah.
So you repeat 7 times, 7 days. Hello again, sir. Hello again, ma'am.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, man.
Clases de inglés, buenas tardes. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, that reminds me. Repeat.
Oh, that reminds me.
Directing the conversation.
Conversation.
Oh, that
That
reminds me.
reminds me.
And you continue.
Okay, when we want, when I want to say something.
Yes, exactly. When you want to control the conversation.
Okay.
Really? It was nice talking to you. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I see. We haven't met yet. Will you excuse me?
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Must.
I must just. Long time no see.
And
While we're on the subject, control the conversation.
while we're on the subject of. Alright.
Okay. While
While
we're on the subject.
we're on the subject of. Subject.
While we're on the subject of
Of.
dinner, I want to recommend this restaurant.
Okay.
So if the conversation is about dinner, you put it right here. Or food, if they ask you about food, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. While we're on the subject of food, that reminds me, this restaurant is really good for breakfast.
Okay.
That reminds me. You see, directing the conversation.
Alright.
Directing the conversation. Oh, while we're on the subject, means we are talking about this. While we're on the subject of this, that reminds me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, there is an activity on the boat for the sunset.
Alright.
That reminds me, the sunset activity. While we're on the subject of activities, that reminds me, the pirate boat. And you can make recommendations
Alright.
or speak about whatever you want. Another conversation.
Yeah.
Another way is letter U. Look at letter Q. Q. Q and U. By the way.
By the way.
Oh, by the way. I changed the conversation with this.
By the way.
By the way, new conversation.
Um,
While we're on the subject of new conversation.
New conversation. Yeah.
That reminds me, new conversation.
Okay.
Directing the conversation. Oh, funny you should say that because, repeat, funny you should say that.
Funny. You should say that because. Funny you should say that because.
New conversation. Funny you should say that.
Funny you should say that.
Because.
Because.
New conversation.
Alright.
So these are the ways to direct
The other conversation.
the conversation.
Conversation.
Uh-huh. When you have a conversation, you can control.
Yeah.
Like this, control, see? Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Control the conversation. Repeat, that reminds me.
That reminds me.
While we're on the subject,
While we're on the subject,
by the way, funny you should say that because.
funny you should say that because.
That's it for directing the conversation. Directing a conversation. Oh, that reminds me. While we're on the subject, by the way, funny you should say that because.
Okay.
And you change. Put this in your notebook.
Alright.
In directing the conversation. Directing the conversation. No.
No.
I understand is better. I understand. I understand. Repeat. I understand. Like the other, look at the bobo. Really?
Right.
Really? Oh, I see. This is to show interest in a conversation. Oh, I understand. Really? I see. Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
I see. I understand.
Understand.
I see. I understand. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Letter J.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I see. Uh-huh. Like on the phone? Ah, I understand. I understand. Really? Oh, I see. I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
On the phone.
Yeah.
On the phone. Uh-huh. Next says right.
Right.
Right. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Uh-huh. I see. Really?
Really.
Oh, I understand. I understand. I understand.
Understand.
I see. Uh-huh. Really? Right?
Right.
Right? All right. You show interest to continue the conversation
Ah, okay.
when the other person's speaking. Repeat. I understand.
I understand.
Really?
Really.
I see. I see.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Right.
All right.
Right. And then we close the conversation. We close the conversation. Finish.
Ah, okay.
To close the conversation, say, I'm afraid I'll have to be
Be
going.
going.
Oh, I understand. Really? I see. Oh, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid or have to.
You can close the conversation.
Yeah.
Repeat. I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid. I'll have to be going. Right. Uh-huh. I see.
See.
Really? Ah, I understand.
Understand.
I'm afraid I'll have to be going.
Have to be going.
I'll have to be going. Will you excuse me? Will you excuse me?
Would you excuse me?
I'll have to be going. Will you excuse me?
Would you excuse me?
I'll have to be going.
Ah, okay. To finish.
Finish the conversation. I must just have to be going. I have to be going. Will you excuse me? Will you excuse me? I'm afraid I have to be going. Repeat.
Excuse me. I have to be going.
It was nice talking to you.
I was not talking to you.
It was nice talking to you. It was nice talking to you. I must just go to work. Will you excuse me? Will you excuse me?
Would you excuse me?
I must just finish.
Okay.
It was nice talking to
It
you.
was nice talking to you.
I'm afraid I'll have to be going. Bye. Bye.
Alright.
Oh, is that the time? Is that the time? Close.
Okay.
Is that the time? I'm afraid I'll have to be going. Is that the time? Will you excuse me? I must go back to the kitchen. It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking.
Right, uh-huh. It was nice talking to you. I must be going. To close the conversation.
Yeah.
Close the conversation.
Close the conversation.
Now let's practice. You open the conversation and then direct the conversation and then show interest. Really? I see.
Oh.
And then close the conversation. Put these in your notebook. Put these in your notebook to close the conversation and to show interest.